Regina, what are you doing? Answer me! What have you been doing? The hovercraft is being destroyed by the T-Rex.
I caught the doctor, Rick. There's a chopper over here we can use to escape.
Oh, great. I'm heading over now.
Good. I'll pick you up ASAP.
Why do I feel like I wasn't supposed to come here first? I don't know, like I feel like maybe I was supposed to go with Rick and I've decided to just ditch him instead. I mean, it wasn't entirely my intention, but grenade bullets, oh, for God's sake. What do I have? I can just... I'll tell you one thing I can do. I can use the multiplier. Oh no, I need to mix it, don't I? I can mix the multiplier in with these, in with this med kit here. So the... Oh, it's give me 4? What? Pardon? Why is it... Oh, right, okay. It hasn't given me 4, per se. It's given me the 2 remainder back. But I can use one, and then, Oh, wait, can I mix those together to do something else? I can, can't I? But hang on a sec. I'll make use of one of them. And then, if I can mix the other in with the other. Like that. There we go. Not much point in doing it, but it's better than using it, hey. And we can take the grenade bullets? Yeah. Okay. Great. Is there anything else in here? Wait a second, what? More grenade bullets? Okay, I'm not complaining. Definitely not complaining. Let's give us 6. Great. Is there anything else in here at all? Doesn't look like it. Looks like a bit of an empty room. Why was I given more plugs, though? Why was I given more plugs? Oh, that's why I was given more plugs. There is another yellow thingy in here. Yeah, I only need a single plug to actually do it. Okay, that's good. I feel like, well, I don't know. I don't know what else to bother taking out or putting away or whatnot, but the slug bullets, well, the slug bullets are probably going to be a better choice of things to take out with me over the, you know, the standard bullets, but otherwise I should probably put some darts away because I'm not gonna really need them anymore. I want to take a med kit out with me. I'll put this away. Yeah, the poison darts, I'll make use of those on the next few enemies I see. I feel like I've been kind of a bit counterproductive with making use of those. I'll go pick up the slug bullets and then come back here. Oh, okay, never mind. Regina's actually just... right. Going on her own. Oh, God.
That T-Rex is right behind us. We gotta move fast.
Alright. Well, get on then, I guess. I really would have liked... Hello? Hello! Hello again. Do you want to get a move on? Yeah. Much faster, please. Oh, it's closing on it. Oh, that's good.
Rick, now!
It's stuck. Bye! Yeah, it's stronger than that. It's only suffered a few concussions. It's fine. Don't tell me I've got a feist on this thing. I probably have, haven't I? Oh, God. Wow, it is moving terribly fast. The fact that the render distance is kind of closing in behind it makes it... Oh god, what am I using on it? I'm using darts, aren't I? Yeah. That's not really what I want to use. I think I'd be a lot better off using some of these grenade bullets, but I think it's going to chomp me. Yes, it is. Not very clever. Well, that's okay. We've got plenty of resuscitation medicine. And hopefully the yellow case has some in it as well. Right. Well, at least I now know that, wait, where am I? Oh, I'm in the right room. At least I now know that the, that I won't be able to go get the slug bullets, so I may as well just take this with me instead. So I'll take out the extra resuscitation as well. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I? That's cool. There we go. It's a shame we can't make resuscitation. I've got so many supplies left over. I really do. There's like a crazy amount. I'm gonna put the remainder of my resuscitation in here instead of the darts, because I don't feel like I'll need them anymore. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Right, here we go again. I don't know when I've got to get him. Like, last time it was when he got close, wasn't it? Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna fire at him like crazy. I've got plenty of bullets, haven't I? No, don't reload! Oh shit. Oh god, what's he doing? That's it. Maybe give him time to recuperate a little bit before shooting him again. That seems to work out a bit better. I think that's all my bullets used, unfortunately, there. But I still have the heat bullets left and whatnot, so I could do with healing myself a bit. I need to reload as well, put a new set of ammo in. I don't think we're gonna get away like that.
That dinosaur just doesn't give up!
Yeah, you're right. I really think there's gonna be some sort of fight before this, is over. I could be wrong.
He's still after us!
I'm gonna flash fry that dino dodo!
Really now. I swear that was the critical hit sound from Super Smash Bros. Like the baseball bat, you know. Wait, that's it? What's going on? Oh, that's it? That's it? There's no, like, final boss fight or anything? Are you serious? Like, what did I have all these supplies for, then? It's hard to say I'm not disappointed with that. That felt like it was cut short or something. It felt like something was missing, for sure. That can't be it. That really can't be it. There must be more to this game. It just feels like... And there was no... That was the final cutscene as well, just watching them fly away. There was no, like, dialogue or anything? Come on, you gotta give me more than that. Well, I guess... now would be an appropriate time to talk about the fact that I'll be doing a second playthrough of this. I mean, this kind of provided a lot of opportunity to, you know, do different things here and there, and I cannot believe how compressed this footage is that they're showing us in the credits here. It's like they just imported this from the PlayStation 1 and didn't bother to actually redo the credits or something. But yeah, like, there was a lot of times where we could have gone with, you know, Gale's ideas instead of Rick's. I missed a few things here and there as well. Not too much overall, but there was definitely a few things that we probably could have done that I did miss out on. This has been a bit of a mixed experience. I like this game overall, though I don't think it efficiently made use of its combat system. It could have done a lot better than that. It did at the beginning, but I feel like I was overwhelmed with supplies, and that overall it was a bit too easy. The visual design of this game I like a lot, though it is a bit lackluster with all the grey areas. It does very much fit in with what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a very dull, bleak environment, but I think at the end of the day it was actually designed like that because of the limitations of 3D modelling at the time. I don't know, I could be wrong. But yeah, overall this game has been quite great. It's been quite great. A bit of a letdown at the end, but overall fairly good. It could have been better. It definitely could have been better.
You have mail.
I do? Oh, good.
The final
Mum's
report
expensive.
of Operation
I want to read that
Dr.
one.
Kirk. Agent name, Regina. Dr. Kirk. Status, recaptured.
We have recaptured Dr. Kirk, who is currently negotiating future experiments with the military high command.
Gale. Status, alive.
Oh, he did survive.
Gale did survive,
Good.
but he is seriously injured and is currently recovering at our military medical facility.
Rick. Status, alive.
Rick is currently analyzing the data that was recovered from Ibis Island.
Regina. Status, alive.
That's good
As
to
for
know.
myself, I'm ready to begin my next assignment.
It's not a dead woman talking to us.
Status,
Wait.
deceased.
We could have
Tom
saved him?
was attacked and killed by a giant reptile that was inhabiting the island. He will be missed.
Cooper. Status.
Oh yeah.
We lost contact with Cooper at the beginning of the mission and have not heard from him since then.
Mission complete.
Game mode normal. Continues. 1. Clear time. 8 hours. Well, that kind of is a bit inaccurate since I did leave that on during taking breaks and stuff. Ending 1 of 3. I did it in 0 saves, guys. How impressive is that? I'm a master at this game. I didn't need to save all the way through. I just did it all in one go. Good job. Thank you for completing the mission despite the numerous difficulties. However, you could have done more. If you would like to try again, I will give you a special gift. Good luck. Oh. Okay. You've obtained a new costume. Oh god. Which, both of them? Or use this saved data in your next mission. Yeah, I'll save the clear data. Oh yeah, I can't. I forgot. Okay, well, hold on. Does that mean if I don't save this, have I lost this entirely? Oh god. This might be a problem. Because if I need to load this, then I've got no way of loading it, and that means that, yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll save here. I'll save here on my emulator, and if I can't actually, you know, go into the save data, at least this is here, and I can try and figure out some way of... well, I've got no way. I couldn't find a way of actually reusing it. Oh, okay, go back to the title screen, sure. Can I do anything? No, I can't, because, like, yeah. And I can only play on normal and easy. Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't think this through, did I? I didn't realise that this would be a problem. Shit, that means we can't look at all the unlockables and stuff. So I suppose I better buckle down and try and fix this. Well, regardless, we're done with the main game now. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. Obviously, I'll be doing another session. I'll pretty much do that straight after this, I think, because I'm in the mood to continue playing this and play it through again. I imagine it's really easy and really straightforward when you know all the codes and stuff like that. Because, honestly, that's been the bulk of this playthrough, is me trying to figure out things. So that should take no time at all. So before we finish up, I want to check out some of your comments and discuss a few things. First off, I did notice that there was 3 endings there. It's been clarified a few times to me as well in the comments section that there's 3 endings. 1 and 2 are easy enough to get, but apparently the 3rd one isn't. I'll try my best to get another ending in this other playthrough that I'm doing, but yeah, I will make some saves along the way in different slots so that I can reload and perhaps achieve the 3rd ending if I do struggle to get it. I really, really hope that the other endings aren't quite as disappointing as this one. I'm sure they won't be. I'm kind of laying myself in for even more disappointment here, aren't I? Matt Metal says, I love the way that Rick becomes quite well versed in how the 3rd energy works. I didn't really think about it. Yeah, well, like you said here, it's supposed to be some high-level shit from the mind of a genius, and he's like, yeah, we gotta use this negative vortex, no problem. I'll design a program to do just that, and yeah, he just gets on it. He's so good. How can you not love Rick? He's a genius, he's good looking. There's a clone of him. Could he be the real one? I don't know, I'm paranoid. Speaking of which, yeah, I know now that that was a glitch. That was a glitch which apparently was in the PlayStation 1 version as well, and the Dreamcast staff were lazy enough not to bother fixing it. Overall, this port is kind of disappointing. They didn't fix any of the problems in the PS1 version, and all it is just a flat-up upscale. There is no real improvements on this game. It could have been a lot better. It really could have been a lot better, and they, you know, it's just a bit of a letdown. It really is. Say Legendary pointed out that the gun on the floor was missing when we came back to this area that Dr. Kirk dropped. And the explanation is the Raptor ate it. Dr. Kirk is one of those people whom you just want to kick the shit out of, can't agree more. By the way, does he resemble a snake in his manner of speech? Well, what would you say, Colonel? A few of you have been saying that you were disappointed with the variety of dinosaurs in this game. I can totally get that. I am 100% behind you here. They really could have done more. There is a lot of, species of dinosaur and stuff like that. And yeah, I feel like they definitely could have done more. Though apparently they did for the second game. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. For the record, if any of you guys are wondering whether I'm going to be moving on to the second game next, no, I am not, but, I have plans. I have plans in regards to what Let's Plays and stuff I'll be doing next. I will clarify those at the end of, the repeat playthrough, so stick around for that. This game has a key item fetish. I agree. I really do. There was far too many key items, and honestly, a lot of them were a bit underutilized. They could have been cleared from the inventory. It just got really confusing. Seeing Lonnie mix the anesthetic aid with med packs and recovery aid with anesthetic darts really makes me dizzy. I get that. I don't know why I didn't click that the anesthetic aid, of course, was there to create stronger darts, and you get the idea. In regards to Rick Clone, I've got to ask myself whether I've been talking to the real Rick the whole time. It does make me very paranoid. I don't know. Am I in love with the right man, perverted douche? I don't know. Also, you mentioned a few parts ago that the game reminds you of Metroidvania games. What is your experience with them, and would you consider doing a Metroid or Castlevania blind playthrough in the far future? Well, I actually haven't played too much of either of them. I did ask for game suggestions recently, as I do have a vote going on at the moment, and Dino Crisis 2 is actually in that, so make sure you go and vote on that if you want to see Dino Crisis 2 sooner. Another game that's on it is actually Castlevania Symphony of the Night, so if you're interested in that, by all means go ahead and vote on that. I haven't played that game, I obviously haven't played Dino Crisis 2 either. I have played Castlevania 1, I've played Simon's Quest. Simon's Quest is a guilty pleasure of mine, I love that game. I know it's terrible, but yeah. I played Rondo of Blood as well. Definitely getting a lot of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate hype from Richter and Simon being announced for that, and in their original outfits as well, instead of remake outfits. Yeah. As for the remainder of the games, I've played one of the PlayStation 2 games, can't remember its name, something of Darkness, I believe. I played another one of the PlayStation 2 games, but I haven't played too much of them. I'd definitely be interested in playing a classic Castlevania game that I missed out on, because I know there's a lot of good ones, and obviously I've not played that many. I really like Castlevania 1 and 2, yet I haven't played 3. 3's supposed to be better than both of them, and also Super Castlevania is supposed to be better as well. As for Metroid, one of my favourite games of all time is actually Metroid Fusion. I love that game. I never got into the 3D Metro games, though I did own one of them. I perhaps would like to do that for sure. As for Metroid 1 and 2, I play bits of them. That's Super Metroid and Metroid. Super Metroid is really good, and I think Metroid hasn't dated very well. Yeah. As for games that remind me of Metroidvania games, I would say Dark Souls kind of has a sort of layer-by-layer Metroidvania sort of style to it, which I do like a lot. Some of the Resident Evil games sort of follow a similar concept as well. But, I like Resident Evil. You guys have been telling me that there's a lot of tactics that I could have used to deal with some of the enemies, boss fights and stuff like that. I'll keep those in mind in my second playthrough. I'm kind of wondering if the T-Rex can actually be killed at any point, or if there is just a boss fight at one of the endings or something that I missed out on. I guess we'll find out. I won't bother looking into it just yet. Lady Dino Crisis asks what I think of the voice acting and music. I think the voice acting is particularly good when compared to some of the Resident Evil games at the time. I mean, this came out around the same time as Resident Evil 3 and Code Veronica. I would say this is a lot better. Definitely a lot better when compared. Overall, the voice acting for a game that was released in 1999 is good. It's good. Or was it 1998? Oh, it was one of those. Who is your favourite character? I am undecided on that. I think I like all 4 of the main characters, that being Rick, Gale, Regina, and Dr. Kirk. I think they all serve their purpose very well, and they're very likeable characters. Tom was great. What a heroic guy. And then that guy who gets eaten at the beginning that I forgot the name of. Yep, what a guy. Rigitsu says, when it comes to certain games, Alonzo is like a piece of metal. I just love this analogy for the record, that's why I'm reading those. That constantly pushes itself into fire. He always emerges from his trial a bit scorched, but tempered and ultimately stronger thanks to self-inflicted ordeal. This is very true. I go through this very trial and error process when I play these kind of games, and I always make mistakes that I find it very hard to believe that I will make. The music gives me PTSD. Post-traumatic dinosaur stress. Oh dear. The puzzle solving in this game is pretty intense. I bet Lonnie's IQ increased tenfold since the start of this Let's Play. Yeah, I got all those smarts. I got all those smarts. Lady Dino Crisis points out that the DDK always start with the letter that the words spell out. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that through the entire playthrough, so thanks for pointing that out. Now, a few of you guys pointed out that I did a puzzle without even realizing I had completed. That's in regards to the whole getting the fingerprint the first time and putting it on the ID card. I did that through a fluke, according to you guys. I still don't quite understand what I did right and what I was supposed to do with it, but we will have a look through that in the second playthrough. The Crazy Nico girl here has wrote me up a bit of a guide, so thank you very much for that. I'll closely refer to that. Lady Dino Crisis is telling me that I could have kicked the raptor into an electric fence during one of the danger events. Now that I know where the danger events are, I'll be able to bash the button before they even start, because sometimes I would start at a bit of a delay, if you catch me. I need to deposit shit. Where do I deposit shit? Yeah, Blind Man SG suggests I could have gone to the bathroom. Good idea. Very funny joke. Ha ha ha. Dino appreciates the view. Jackman suggests that I watch the Japanese trailer of this game. Let's take a look, shall we?
What about Cooper?
Okay, that's the first checkpoint.
Now, Shinji Mikami, creator of the Biohazard series, presents all new suspense, all new panic. Dino Crisis. The horror is alive.
He does say Dino Crisis, what the fuck? Oh, it's got English voice acting, still in the Japanese version. That's exactly the same as the Resident Evil games as well. The Japanese versions do mostly have English voice acting. Now, the reason it actually has English voice acting, I learned, is because they like to go for a sort of realism aspect, in that, obviously, they're supposed to be American, the characters are supposed to be American, so they leave them with English voices. I think that's pretty cool. Honestly, when I'm playing a game where the characters are supposed to be Japanese, I prefer them to be talking in Japanese, a bit like Yakuza, for example. So that's it for comments, that's it. And I just want to say a big thank you to a good friend of mine who did this art piece which I've been displaying in the background. Very talented artist. His name is Kelwithan. I've known him for many, many years. I met him around about 2010. And he was doing a bit of an art spree week, whereby he was drawing dinosaur-related images, and I was like, okay, this is a good opportunity here. I'll try and rope him into doing one for Dino Crisis. So I sent him a link to this series. I was like, hey, you should definitely do one. I'll put it in my video and all this. I was a bit naughty. But he did one, and oh god, it looks fantastic. This is Regina during the fight with the T-Rex, the first fight with it, where she's running away, and he is such a good artist. So I just want to say a big thank you to him for meeting my request there, and definitely go check him out. Though be warned, his artwork is normally more gory for this. I asked him to possibly tone it down a little bit, or keep it toned down. It's not always like this. You can check him out on Twitter, you can check him out on Fur Affinity. I just want to say as well, a few of you guys have asked about Dino Crisis 3. No one's asked about Gun Survivor 3, which is Dino... Oh god, what's it called? I'll check it out now. Dino Stalker, that's it. Dino Stalker, which is part of the Dino Crisis series. You may never heard of it before. I will explain that in a moment. Yeah, Dino Crisis 3 is... you might not have heard of that one as well, because a lot of people aren't aware there was a third game because of how bad it was, apparently. I don't know myself, but it's supposed to be set in space. I did mention that earlier on the playthrough, it sounds ridiculous. Dino Stalker is a light gun game, as in the kind of game where you point a gun at the screen. To anyone curious, I will be playing both of those games at some point. Now you might be like, why would you want to play Dino Crisis 3? It's shit. Some of you might feel that way, you know, but I love bad games. I love bad games, okay? I really enjoy playing bad games. And in regards to the Gun Survivor series, if you're not sure what that is, it's a series by Capcom. There's 4 games in total. Resident Evil Survivor, Resident Evil Survivor Code Veronica, that's the second one. Dino Stalker is the third one, and then the final one is called Resident Evil Heroes Never Die, or alternatively the European and American name, I believe, was, Dead Aim, Resident Evil Dead Aim. I have already played the other 3 games, and I was saving Dino Stalker until I played Dino Crisis 1, 2. I don't think I need to play the third one because I think that came after. Now, for that game, I'll definitely be doing it as a stream. I might do Dino Crisis 3 as a stream as well, because I don't think it's worth the dedication of a Let's Play, if you catch me, if it's a bad game. But another reason I would like to play both of those games is I like to inherit my own opinion. Sometimes I can find a bad game and think, hey, this isn't actually that bad. A lot of people told me the other Gun Survivor games were bad. Some people told me that the first and the fourth game were actually okay, but the second game was bad. But then I ended up enjoying the second game, the fucking terrible version of Code Veronica, more than the other 2. So if you want to check out any of those, they are part of my stream archives. You can find them on my channel. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the main playthrough. Hopefully I'll see you back for the remainder sessions.